question.
Have you ever had stage fright?
Nope.
I mean that petrifying feel that you believe you will not perform when the time's right. Well, not us.
Welcome, it's your boy Muhammad Jamal Abdul Haq, the king of the north, and you listening to Call It Like I See It, baby.
Yo, you listen to Call It Like I See It. This is your man, Sum Holla, Sum Gun Sum.
You listening to Call It Like Jafar sees it. That's the only thing matters.
You're now listening to Call It Like I See It, or whatever.
Assalamu alaikum. There's no place like this. Call It Like I See It with my uncle Tiku and Uncle Ayat. Let's get the show on the road. September stage is going down.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Rafai Shahid, your host for Call It Like I See It. Are you a fan of the show, but wish that you can watch and see how everything goes down? Well, now you can, because Call It Like I See It is on Instagram. You can follow us at CILISI_stage and watch me and Hayat be joined by a host of guests, from star players to amazing fans, talk everything about September stage. So tune in every Saturday on Call It Like I See It and watch us live at CILISI_stage on Instagram. And thank you again for your support. Call It Like I See It. It's what we gonna do. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. One and Only Rafai Shahid, your host of Call It Like I See It. Are you still waiting for links to be sent out so that you can listen to the show? Would you rather get alerts to know exactly when we're live? Well, now you can. If you're not doing it yet, you need to be following us at Spreaker Radio. That's www.spreaker.com and search Call It Like I See It. Then follow us so that you can get alerts when we go live exactly at the moment. Call It Like I See It is what we're gonna do. And thank you for your support. Assalamu alaikum, it's me again, Rafai Shahid, your host of Call It Like I See It and September Stage. Are you looking to get information for upcoming events as well as relive some of our greatest moments from previous September stages? Well, you can at septemberstage.jimdo.com. That's septemberstage.jimdo.com. You can check highlights, stats, videos from the previous games, and much, much more, as well as the dress code. See it and follow it. That goes for players and fans. September Stage, be there, and thank you for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Welcome to Call It Like I See It, the last episode for this season, 2020. I am your host, Rafai Shahid.
And I'm your co-host, Hayat Shahid, aka That Dude Yet.
As you know by now, we are live on Instagram at CILISI_stage. And we're also live on the podcast at Call It Like I See It, SpreakerRadio.com. So we're going to get started. We have a couple things to cover tonight. We're going to be talking about September Stage and the success of it. Mashallah, shukran for y'all support. We're also going to be talking about some of the awards that we didn't give on that day. Got a chance to look at the stats, look at the film, things of that nature, and come up with our all September Stage Team 1, Team 2, our all defensive Team 1, Team 2, and some other accolades and awards. So we're going to be talking about that. But first, of course, what everybody wants to talk about is the list.
Of course. That's always the topic of discussion, is the list. So we talking about that again. You want to run it off, bro?
Yeah, so there was a little change to my list. As you know, you posted on Instagram and stuff, showing what my list was. And I think I had Moody, Bahu, Rico, Manawa, Ali, Kyrie for my top 5. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and run it down. So this list is
this your list, or
this is my list? This is it. Okay. This is my list that I had, and I'll give a little explanation on why. So it was some things that I was looking for going in, and Moody showed me that. So he's number 1. I always wanted to see what Moody can do with his team. He was able to show me that, win the championship, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the tournament easily. So Moody's at number 1, Bahu's at number 2, and there's some controversy with that based off of his performance in this tournament. We'll talk a little bit later about that. I'm not going to go too much. Now, I made a little change. I got Kyrie at 3. And the reason why I have Kyrie at 3 is that I think him and Rico are very close, but Rico just can't seem to beat him, man. Rico just can't seem to beat him 2 times in a row, was able to get that win. And he played wonderful this tournament. I mean, he was in the running for MVP. So I think it could have probably been given to him, and I don't think anybody would have cared about that, because he played really good. After him, then it's Rico, Manawa Ali, my dude Dooley, up there and rounding out. Starting the bottom 5 at number 6. MK at number 7, and people may say MK fell a little bit for me, and it's nothing on MK's game. I was able to see what he did, and he did the same thing he did last year. He showed me that he's good. No problem about that. I just seen some other players doing some things that allowed them to rise. As you know, before the tournament, I was saying Shafi was not on the top 10. He made it there. He got it at number 8. And then I had to reward 2 youngins because they really impressed me. That was Zubair. He came, he lived up to the hype. And Sultan is probably my biggest surprise this tournament.
Yeah, Sultan, he had a solid tournament. I was talking to some people about the list after it dropped. The person that finally on this list is finally getting their respect, who, I mean, people talked, but no one talks about him enough, is Dooley.
Yeah.
Or Abdul Qayyum, a.k.a. Dooley. He finally on the list. He's well-deserved. He could have been on this list since last year. I ain't going to front. I'm one of the people that overlooked him, too.
I never overlooked him.
I overlooked him a little bit, and I apologize for that, man. You definitely a baller, and everyone knows it. Like, you're on everyone's top 10 list. So
well, I would say this. If by any chance you're talking about based off of performance, he's number 2. Right? In all September stages. Yeah. Dooley has never had a bad September stage. He was an all-star in 1. He was not an all-star in 2, but he was probably the best player on that team.
Of course.
With Duke and Tariq. Yeah. He was number...
so out of the 4 September stages that he played in, he was an all-star 3 times.
All-stars 3 times.
Exactly.
And didn't have a bad one on September stage 2. Just don't sleep, didn't live up to expectations. So he's number 2 on the list when you think about it, because Moody played in 3, and he played good the whole time. But if you talk about performance completely through each tournament, Dooley has never fell off performance-wise. He's number 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, let us know what you think about that list. Y'all be on Instagram. We'll read a couple of comments a little bit later. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to give out these awards, man.
Yep.
Let's talk about them.
Like you said, we didn't give out the awards. I know a lot of people want the All-Stars.
Yeah.
We didn't give those out this year. Inshallah, if we're gonna talk.
Yeah, we have a lot of awards coming in next year. Yeah. Listen, September stage 5, inshallah. What I want to see what awards you guys want as the players. Let us know. This is your tournament, so if you want a funniest play award, it don't matter. We'll give whatever awards that you want to have. Yeah. So we'll talk to the players about that, and you let us know some of the awards that you want. We'll order them. No problem.
So, I mean, just don't get too crazy with the awards, because don't get mad. Don't get mad when we talk about the prices, $80 a player. Like, why is it $80 a player? Yeah, order 20 awards.
It definitely be within means. We'll have some votes for it and things of that nature, but we'll have some awards, and we're going to bring back the All-Stars. Last year we had the All-Stars. A lot of people left. So we ended up giving All-Stars to people who weren't.
That's true. That is true.
So we was like, well, let's just do the September stage team so that they get their awards and they get their accolades for what they did. Mm-hmm. But didn't need to necessarily get that medal.
True. All right, bro. So I'll let you read off Team 1. I'll read off Team 2.
Team 2. Got it. So Team 1, as you all expected, the MVP of the tournament, September stage Team 1 is Asif Abdul Wadud, Tariq Abdul Hakim, Moody Bey, Manawa Ali Brooks, and Kyrie Hashim. That is not in any order. That is just what we have for Team 1.
Yeah. All right. Team 2 is Shafi, Dooley, Sultan, Zubair, and MK. That's Team 2. So basically, those are your 10 All-Stars.
Those are your 10 All-Stars. Yeah, that would be your 10 All-Stars, and that's everyone on the list.
Yep. All right, so
Besides Bahu.
besides
Mm-hmm.
Bahu, that's actually
Besides
crazy.
Bahu. And like we talked about, I think Bahu knows he didn't have the top performer, top performance in the tournament that he could have had. But he played within his means. And the reason why people was asking, hey, why is he at 2? is because I seen what Bahu can do. Mm-hmm. And even though Rico and Kyrie moved up on the list, they didn't show me that they were better than him.
Nah, Bahu,
I still think
like people forget that. Bahu's with he's been with Mavs for the last 2 years, and he won twice. But he was with Next Gen 2 years before that, and he showed that he can ball.
Yeah.
Like, he can get.
He gave them their first win.
So
helped them to their first win. They haven't had a win before then. They went two tune-up tournaments without a win.
So Bahu definitely could show that he could be that leader on a team too.
Yeah.
So
he showed me enough.
So all team defense.
Go ahead. You go with the first right. Team.
All team defense. Team 1 is Shafi, Zaki, Bloopy, Moody, and Asif. That's team 1. That's a solid team right there. They definitely.
Zaki asked me afterwards. He was like, "Why didn't I get defensive player?" I'm like, "No. We still got something for you. We still got something for you."
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Moody's defense, full court, the whole playoffs, and still leading his team in scoring was. I mean, that's just something to be said.
Yeah.
Team 2 is Manawa Ali, Sadiq, Ali Hot, LTMN, MK, and Bahu.
All right.
That's team 2 for defense. Next award, we have Coach of the Year. As you already know, is we gave it. Hold on.
Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year.
He deserves it. He rightfully deserves it.
Rightfully so.
His team went 3-1. They went 3-1, and they didn't even in their playoff game against UN. They didn't back down.
Yeah.
They didn't back for a while. Like UN had to really play. Like Dean said, he's like, this wasn't no walk in the park. We wasn't playing around because like when Land Boys played against Young Wolves, they were playing around. They had fun,
and I think they beat them by 20. So.
Yeah, they beat them bad, but it wasn't like that for UN. So I mean, that goes to show you that if Hoop Elite played against anybody else, like Land Boys. If they played against anybody else like Land Boys, it could have been spooky, real bad. Because Land Boys, like even with Land Boys beating about 20, they still let Young Wolves put up 40 points. 40 points. Yeah, Poppy said that they wasn't playing defense.
I mean, I think they were trying to preserve their energy for the rest of the playoffs. But what I would say is about Hoop Elite. Is coming in. We talked about what was meeting expectations, underachieving, or whatever. I think not only did they meet expectations, they exceeded expectations. Just how they came, how they played, how they behaved. I mean, one of the youngest teams there, but they made an impression that everybody is waiting to see them next year. So and see what who else they add onto the team.
Somebody said on the Instagram Live, they said that Hoop Elite should get. I can't see from here. Hoop Elite should get the Defensive Player Award for that full court press that they were running. Yeah, that was really impressive. But I ain't gonna lie, we haven't really seen any team in September stage run a full court press basically for the entire game. But they're so disciplined. They're a unit. They play basketball outside of September stage together. So for them to do that and it effectively work, it was very impressive to see, especially in some young players. So they're only going to get better.
Yeah, I knew coming in that was going to be a problem for a lot of people. I do a lot of AAU tournaments, and that's all I see is full court press. That's what they do. It's a lot of running.
I'm gonna lie. So a lot of teams need to implement that.
Yeah, people got to learn how to break the press.
Exactly,
and learn how to play it.
So they did good. So yeah, Coach of the Year is Muhammad Shabir.
Yeah.
Muhammad Shabir is Coach of the Year for Hoop Elite. He was the coach for Hoop Elite. Sixth Man of the Year.
Sixth Man of the Year, my guy.
Your guy.
My guy.
I can't get
the real MVP of Road to the Stage, Burhan Abdul-Haq. I mean, he came in with Mass and just gave him a spark that they needed, and he can be a scorer on the team. Yeah. And he had to take that back row coming off the bench, but it was perfect for him because when he got in, he had the green light like a Lou Williams.
That is true. Now I'm gonna let you know right now. This one I knew that Burhan was gonna get some type of award. So 6 man actually makes sense. Mm-hmm. When they played against UN in the playoffs, and Shafi Munawa Ali was killing Shafi badly, and they subbed Shafi out and put Burhan in the game. And the minute he came in the game, he scored 2 back-to-back baskets. I say, yeah, he definitely that 6 man. He that spark, and he did his job. Like, all round of applause, and he deserves that ring. He definitely didn't ride the bench to get that ring. He put in work.
Yeah, he put in that work. Next award. So this is an award that we're going to be bringing to September stage to come next year. It's called the Top Performer Award. Now, it's an award that we give out to a player that, based off of stats and things of that nature, we look at how they had the top performer. Now, people may ask, well, why ain't there MVP? Because a lot more goes into MVP. Winning on a winning team, your role, your leadership, how you finish games, all of those things play a factor. And I mean, clearly we've seen that Sifi was the MVP of the tournament. Like, he was playing around with dudes for the first half. Yeah. But the top performer goes to Manawa Ali with a double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 block. So that's just, I mean, the last person that averaged a double-double got MVP. He was on the winning team. That was Kitab in September Stage 1. So he got top performer, hands down. He went in. So congratulations, Manawa Ali. Keep balling. Hopefully you get to play school this year, and make them colleges look more. Yep.
Showtime Award.
Well, first the play.
The play. Oh, well.
So we have 4 plays.
Okay, we have 4 plays. So I didn't do a vote. I'm still going to do a vote just so the fans could have, that input. But top play of September stage. What was the top play of September stage in y'all eyes? I'm still going to put it up on Instagram so y'all can vote. But we got 4 plays that y'all can vote from. Obviously, the first play is Tariq's game winner against UN. Kyrie's game winner in overtime against Lamboys. Manawa Ali's dunk on Nasir. And Shafi's dunk on Ali. Let us know what y'all think the top play is. We still let y'all vote for that. But we voted.
Yeah. It's not only just we voted. I did put it up on my status, and a lot of people did.
Did say it. I mean, it was the most talked about play. Yeah, it was. Even though Kyrie hit the game winner, that was the second most. Shafi's dunk was cool. People, talked about it for different reasons. It was Ali's reaction to the dunk.
And that was afterwards, because we didn't see it firsthand. Yeah. I didn't see it to the recording when I seen Ali's reaction.
It was more of Ali's reaction, how mad he got about blaming Mo like it was Mo's responsibility for why he got dunked on than it was him getting dunked on. It was impressive. Shafi from the out of bounds, it was very impressive. But Tariq's game winner by far was hands down, in my opinion, the best play of September.
Yeah, it was the best play.
That just, Damian Lillard. That was a Dame Lillard shot. Half court, basically. He took 1 step over the half court line. He had a lot of time left. And just pulled it. And it was all net.
Plus, they needed to win.
And they needed to win. They would have been 0-3 that game.
Yep.
So they needed that win. So that's what made it so impressive and just showed that Tariq is the Showtime Award.
Yeah, he gets the Showtime Award.
He put on the show.
Yeah, he did. Top scorer of the tournament.
Stage, yep.
Yeah,
a lot of people said why he didn't win MVP.
Averaging 15
he was
points.
Second.
Because points is not just everything.
It's not. You can't go 1. You can't go 1-4 and win MVP.
Yeah. So 2. They did win.
Oh yeah, they beat you. They beat the Young Wolves in the playoffs. My bad. Yeah, 2-4. 2-4. Yeah, 2-2.
No, it was 2-3.
2-3. Yep.
Yeah, 2-3.
They played 5 games.
Yeah, so Tariq with the Showtime Award, and this brings us to our last award, which is the most disappointing players. We have 3.
We got 3 disappointing players. These are the 3 most disappointing players in September stage.
Now, before we give the most disappointing players, what we always want to say about this is that with the disappointing players, I think they know what was expected of them, and we look to see them come stronger next time. It's motivation. So we always give out this award because we have high expectations about these players. It's not more so just we're just picking on these players, but it's high expectations.
Yeah, it is. So you want to give up a list?
Yeah, I'll start. So I'll start with mine. That's Taib, my nephew. We talked already, and Taib knows that he just had a disappointing one. He was not expecting what was going to happen. Pretty much, I expected Taib to be Kyrie's Dooley. You know what I mean? Like I expected Debo to do that for Tariq. That's what I did.
I kind of didn't. The reason why I didn't expect that is because once they added either Live or Rara, and Poppy. I didn't expect Taib to be that. Basically, Dooley was in some cases, the Robin to Kyrie's Batman.
Well, and they kind of balance each other out, though.
So you expected Taib to take that role?
Yeah, to help Tariq in that scoring.
I expected Poppy or Rara to take that role, especially after they lost. I expected it to happen, especially after they lost to Massachusetts the way they did.
I didn't expect Rara like that, and nothing to Rara. A lot of people say he hasn't been balling for a long time, so I didn't know what to expect from him. I think Poppy is more so on that veteran leadership. He can come in and get buckets, but he's more so on the veteran leadership. If Tariq and Taib wanted to go ahead and lead that charge, I think he's going to support them and go ahead and do so. I didn't expect him to really be that scorer on the team, but more so that veteran presence to help them out.
No, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it for Taib.
Yeah,
I basically expected Taib to do what Bahamas did. I knew he was going to come off the bench.
No, Taib was starting.
At some times.
Taib started almost every game.
No,
I think he started every game.
The game against LTM in the first day, he started?
Yeah, Taib started every game. Taib was a starter.
I must have missed that.
He was a starter. He was on the original team. He was a starter. So that's the thing. That's the reason why he's disappointing to me. Next was Nasir. I was saying how he was an X factor for LTMN. And I was expecting him to be on the floor more than Ali was, but Ali showed out.
Ali definitely balled out.
Ali showed out.
Nasir just didn't got it. He just didn't have it. We definitely expected to see Nasir against like the Nasir of Road to the Stage.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been like that for a while. Because even after Road to the Stage, LTMN played in that 6 overtime. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He wasn't. He was.
Yeah, and they had Hamza, so I was like, okay, they had Hamza. He was behind Hamza. Now I'm like, yo, he kind of got the green light. So.
Nasir is a hustle guy. Yeah. He is a hustle guy, but I expected to see more. I expected to see more from him offensively, and it didn't happen. So yeah, definitely, I definitely agree with you so far. With the top two most disappointing players is Taib and Nasir.
Yeah.
And number three.
And number three is Muhammad Zaki Johnston. Now he's not really a disappointing player to me. I would say this: everybody talked about him, like Zubair. It was kind of like a Zubair thing. Everyone was like, he's the best point guard, the best guard in our age group, the whole nine. And I think that he needed a road to the stage because against, who is it? Was it Hoopy Lee or was it the Young Wolves? Hoopy Lee. He had his best game.
Yep.
So I think he probably needed a road to the stage to kind of get it going. I look forward to seeing him at Road to the Stage if we have it. So I look forward to seeing him there. So it was just like not disappointing, but didn't live up to the expectations that everyone spoke about him, whereas Zubair did.
Masoom just said on Instagram, he said that Nasir needs to not play with his brothers. So, I don't know, because, I mean, the best tournament that he ever had, he didn't have his brothers on his team. But, I mean, granted...
I want to see Black Ops come.
I mean, that's true, but, I mean, we expect to see Nasir on LTMN next year because LTMN is probably going to have Kitab next year. So, Kyrie, Kitab, and Nasir is coming back next year.
Yes, Nasir's not getting nothing.
I mean, Kitab going to make that comeback.
Yeah, Kitab's playing with them. Nasir's not getting that.
I mean, probably not. So another year, so he might have to go look for another team. But
I like to see Black Ops.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
they need to be in the team. If no one knows what Black Ops roster was, it's Sultan, Masood, Nasir, Mr.
MJ,
Malik,
Zaki,
and Zaki. Mm-hmm. That was Black Ops squad. Zaki just needs to go back. I mean, Zaki did his role for Land Boys, but he could do so much more. Like, it's going to come to a point where, like, do you want to ring or do you want to play ball? Like, that's what it is. And I think that Zaki's move was, I'm just going to do my role, play defense, and try to get a ring. Because Land Boys were one of the favorites. Everyone had Land Boys and Mass in the championship. Mm-hmm. And Land Boys, the most disappointing team is Land Boys.
Yeah, oh man, Mass is very disappointing. I mean, Land Boys is very disappointing.
By far, Land Boys is the most disappointing team.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more and let people come on live and speak. We didn't even get to talk about the champions, the goods. You got the sign
right here,
poster behind us.
Well, we're talking for the people that can see us on Instagram Live.
People can see us on Instagram Live. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of our surprise games, some of our favorite moments, and then we'll hear from you.
We got somebody calling in.
Okay, someone's already calling in.
Yep, I
Got
already
you.
know who it is. Y'all gonna know who it is when we come back from the break.
Bet, no problem. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
I know you wanted to call.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Rafael Shahid, your host for Call It Like I See It. Are you a fan
got
of
you,
the
bro.
show?
Oh, he's already calling.
He already
You
calling.
can watch and see how everything goes down? Well, now you can. Because Call It Like I See It is no distance. You can follow us at CI_SI_stage.
Yeah, he ready.
And watch me and Hayat be joined by a host
Hey,
of
yo.
guests, from star players.
What's good? All right, hold up. You can't talk right now because we're not live. We're on commercial.
I mean, you can talk.
Well, you can talk to us, but I'm gonna save it. Keep it clean though, all right? Keep it clean.
Watch us live at CI.
All right, bet.
_stage on Instagram.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, $4 million.
Yeah, $4 million. Are you sick?
Assalamu alaikum.
You said what?
Rafael Shahid, your host of Call It Like I See It. Are you still waiting for links to be sent?
Come on, man, stick.
Shaf, we coming back.
Get alerts to know exactly what we want.
Exactly. Yo. That's the only game I will never post. I'm not posting that game.
Follow us at Spreaker Radio. That's www.spreaker.com.
Who the who?
Sultan.
Oh, hold on. I got you. We coming on right now.
We go live exactly at the moment.
All right, here we go. We're going live.
And welcome back to Call It Like I See It.
We back.
We are back on Call It Like I See It. We are here with our all defensive team and champion. You can hear me?
You know what it is.
Oh yeah, our all defensive team and champion, Shafi Mukman.
Yo,
What's
we
up,
live
man?
with Shafi Mukman. A champ. Yo, they can't say anything about you no more, but they still hating.
Yo, you know what? At this point, I don't even care if they hate it no more. Cause like, if you not winning on the same level that I'm winning at, then I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody. I don't care who you with.
Nah, I feel you.
I don't care who you with.
Nah, I feel you. Talk that talk. So
A lot of people be like, oh, you had to jump on Mass to win. But hold on, look, hear me out. Everyone on Mass played their role. We did what we had to do. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We not winning that championship without Bahan, without Asif, without Sadiq. If we missing one of those players, we not winning. And
that's a fact. That's a good shout out right there. That's a good shout out.
Oh man, yeah.
Everybody did their role. Everybody had their role.
That's the most shot of the day. All right, he a humble guy right
I
now.
like that. He didn't say nothing about. He could have easily said, "Yo, we not win that championship if I don't get that block." But he said, "Nah, we not win that championship."
It ain't even about that. Everyone played their role and did what they had to do. Because you know what I'm saying? In the chip, what Moody got like 3 steals back to back?
Yeah, that was big.
You know what I'm saying? So everyone did what they had to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that. They be like, oh, well, you was running with Moody and Bob and you was doing, you know what I'm saying?
That $4 million service.
I played my role, did what I had to do. And people don't respect that.
Nah, I feel you. So my thing is this. I mean, I know it's too early to be talking, but are y'all? No pun intended, but are y'all gonna run it back?
We'll see.
Nah, he going to
That's what
RFN.
I'm looking forward to.
You're looking forward to bringing back that team. It's too early to be talking September stage 2021. It's too early, but I just wanted to ask that question.
Look, y'all gotta realize we didn't even have Kamali.
Yeah, spooky.
We didn't have Kamali, and he wants to play next year. So
Oh, he hype again?
Come on, back. Next year gonna be crazy.
I might have to come out with the brooms again.
The brooms. I ain't gonna lie. That's the one thing that's not been talked about this whole about y'all winning chip. Congratulations again.
Congratulations,
Y'all went
yeah.
undefeated. Soom said it. Soom
Yeah,
said
he
y'all
was
was
game.
not gonna lose
I said
a game.
on the line.
Yep.
I may have to commission it. I may have the commissioner and veto some of your pickups next year. I may have to put Kamali on Young Wolves or something.
Now we see.
Yo, so let me ask you this, Shaf. What do you think about this, right? I'm asking a lot of players, not for September stage, but for a tournament. What do you think about a draft?
I mean, we did that twice. So I mean, with the Falcon Academy.
Yeah, with the fact I'm talking about on a huge
I
level.
don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be down to do that.
All right, we getting a feel for it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I mean, the thing is, I don't know if it'll work though.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people are gonna be be like, my team's trash.
Yep, I'm not playing.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Now-
you got dudes that don't like each other that be like, yo, I'm not playing with him. So then you're gonna end up just.
Hold on. If I get drafted,
You said what?
yeah, I said if I get drafted, I'm on a team with Bloopy. I'm not playing.
With Bloopy.
Yeah. My starter can't have 2 points in a game that plays 30 minutes.
Oh, there he goes. We was waiting for him.
Alright, the humbleness is out the window. He's back. He's
I
back.
can't have a starting guard and let the shot score.
He's back. Okay, Shop. You got something to say about Bloop? He was very upset when I put Bloopy on the list. He said, "How is Bloopy on the list? This is ridiculous."
No, look. Disrespectfully, how is he on the list? The first game he scored 2 points, let a T-Gow score him. In the playoff game, he fouled out in a crucial moment.
But he's
So
still.
what did he really bring to the table?
Oh, a lot.
And hold on, what did he really bring to the table? They what did they win? 2 games?
Yeah.
I guess who?
Everyone won 2 games.
LTMN, and then they lost. Hold on, they barely beat Hoopah Leaks. They
Yeah.
won by like what, 9 points?
What? Oh, nah, they did. I'm thinking about Lambo.
No, I think they won by like 10.
They won by like 10, 11. Yeah, you're right.
So how is he top 10? And that's another thing I want to ask you guys about. How are you guys putting people in the top 10 that can't win?
Who?
I'm just saying, y'all had a couple of people. I know. Look, I know skill plays a huge factor into all of this. But if you can't win, look, okay. Hold on. Let's put this. Y'all see Devin Booker?
We already know.
He could
But
be a top 10 talent in the NBA. He could be a top 10
He's
talent
not.
in the NBA, right?
He's not.
my thing is this.
Yo, you ain't gotta tell me now. I'm cool on Devin Booker. Like, I'm not a Devin Booker fan, so don't get hype with the bubble.
Point per game scorer. He's very skilled.
He's not a top
But
10
look,
talent.
does he win?
My thing is this, Shop. Who are you talking about? I mean, like, put a name to it.
Y'all had a couple people in y'all top 10 that I thought was a little too high.
Who?
I feel like MK was a little high. He's great. He's a good player, but I feel like he was.
MK was right above you.
Yeah.
He had a better tournament than you.
Well, here's the thing. Winning isn't everything as far as being in the top 10. If that was the case, then your whole team is in there, even Teak Tank.
Exactly.
No. That's not it. That's not it. Listen to what I'm saying. You could take a player that there's a lot of players that are more skilled than other NBA players, but that doesn't mean they're better than them.
Well, MK is very skilled. He's a very skilled player, and to top it all off, like, bruh, it's a play away from y'all losing.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all won by
Moody
1 point.
hit a shot after going 0 for 5 from the 3-point line the whole entire game,
Soon.
and then he hits a 3-pointer.
Yo, Soon, chill. Stop. MK had a better tournament than Shafi. Shafi knows that.
Yo, I don't want to hear from Soom. He wasn't even there.
I didn't even have my best tournament. But look, if we look at this aspect, if I'm playing in my role, doing what as we said, I played in my role. I did what I had to do.
Exactly, you did.
So I'm not going to argue with you. Because basically what we said is that, I mean, that's a list that we have. That was my list. It's not the official list. It's my list, right? But let me ask you, on Instagram, are you saying that you're a better player than MK?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's your right.
So where should you be at on this list?
Should be just right over MK?
All right. This is my top 10. No.
Yeah, let's get it 10.
Let me hear it.
Bahu, Kyrie, Rico, me, now Ali, MK. Hold on, how many is that? 7? That's 7, right? Oh no! I have
So hold on one moment. Are you over Manawa Ali because you won more games than him? Because he averaged a double-double.
Like, yo, Manawa Ali was frying you. He was killing you.
Yo.
Yeah.
Look.
He had 18 both games against you.
Look. You see my face. I'm so serious right now. You could say that someone could literally. I don't care how many points he scored. If we're up 20 points, someone gotta score.
Well, that's the first game, and he had 18. The second game, y'all won by 1, and he had 18.
They took you out the game and put Burhan in because he was killing you.
That's fine. He can kill me and lose every game. If you don't win, what does all those points matter?
Listen, but y'all won as a team. You just shouted out your team.
How you gonna shout out your team and then take all credit for winning?
Y'all are making this a one-on-one thing.
No, that's not.
We asked you who you're better than.
You said that you're better than Manawa Ali. We're saying why? Because he lost more games?
No.
Why?
Look, here's the thing.
Because all we can go off of is what y'all did.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
You got it.
Let me talk.
Got it.
He's a more skilled basketball player than me.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a more skilled basketball player. I'll admit that. But if we talking about fitting in roles and doing what we got to do, you know what I'm saying, to win, I do what I got to do. He was trying to dribble, do all this stuff. He's 6'8". If he was playing in the post, doing what he had to do in the post, the way he plays his high school games, they would have won. Let's be real.
But listen, he's taking his game to another level. Because real talk, if
my boy had 12 and 11.
Yeah, if Munawa Ali wants
he had to be in the post at some
If
time.
Munawa Ali wants to go to play college ball, he's not a big man. He's a guard. He's only 6'8". He's stepping out. He's stretching the floor. He can handle the ball. He can shoot the three.
He's getting his scholarships from playing in the post. So how's he not a big man?
No, he's getting scholarship because of his talent. He can do a lot. And coaches see that. They can mold him. He's not just a one-dimensional player. He can shoot. He can dribble. He can develop some type of handle because he can handle the rock. He's brought the ball up the court many times.
Look. Hear me out. So you could say he's like a Giannis. You could say I'm like a Tim Duncan flip. Play in the post, play defense.
But you don't shoot. You don't shoot.
I don't need to shoot.
Tim Duncan shot the ball mid-range.
Okay.
You don't do that.
But I'm using this as examples.
I hear you.
Look, the list ain't even about me or him. That's my guy. I want him to eat. Y'all mad at me for asking me what my top 10 is, and just because I said
No, I'm not. You said you was better than MK.
Exactly. No, you said,
I disagree with that
there's
too.
a lot of people on this list that shouldn't be there because they didn't win. But winning's not everything. So
there's a lot of NBA talents that are better than a lot of players, but if they can't win, this is my life.
Who that, Debo? Tell Debo he can call in next.
It's a shot. But look, I'm
All right,
saying
that shot?
be a very talented player.
The stats guy.
If you can't win, why does it matter?
their team just didn't beat y'all team because y'all had a better team.
Because the thing is this is someone got to win, someone got to lose.
That's it. You can't credit that you're better than him because you beat him.
How can I not do that?
Because I did you. Okay, my thing is this.
Y'all were favored to win and y'all won.
That was basically
No,
it.
we wasn't. Y'all favored the Land Boys. Don't do that.
No, I didn't. I never gave my pick on who I wanted to win.
No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about in the tournament, everyone expected it to be Land Boys and Mass. Based off of the talent that was on your team. Land Boys didn't live up to that expectation. LTMN did. Which they've been there before.
My thing is this, Shaf. I know it's your list. And your list, just like everyone else's list, is their list. It's their opinion. But nobody, but nobody on any list in the Jamaat has you over Munawa Ali besides Soon. And that we all know that's biased.
Okay, that's fine. I really don't think my list is biased.
No. Finish your list because you have you. Finish your list.
Finish your list. Okay, my bad. Moody, Bahu,
Kyrie, Rico, me, Munawa Ali,
MK.
Lou Kayoum,
Oh.
MK, and I had Burhan in there, and I had Debo. Matter of fact, no, I had Ijaz.
Oh my God.
You had Debo out?
Yeah, I had Ijaz. My fault.
Alright, so Debo's out again. No, here's the thing. That's your list based off of what you've seen, the impact and things of that nature. No problem.
What's so scary is that he played.
Huh?
It's not like he wasn't there.
He just had a good tournament though.
Over Sultan.
But he just had a good tournament. Like, here's the thing. I get what he's saying. If someone wants to take Sultan off the top 10, off my top 10, I don't have a problem with that. I got him on there for my reasons. Is he Jazz a better player than Sultan?
Yes.
Then that's what he's talking about.
Okay, we're not talking about better player. We're talking about performances.
No. This is his top 10.
But based off of what?
No. This is your top 10. No, Shaf, this is your top 10 based off of whatever you want it to be on. This is your top 10.
We gotta go off base. What have you done for me lately? We have to go off what we just seen a week ago. What are you going off of?
Yeah, but he watches E-Jazz on a regular.
Where?
You watch E-Jazz, don't you?
Talking about performances is different.
He's talking about performances. Bahu's not on there.
No.
Based off of this tournament.
Not to him. Watch.
If we're talking about, if we're talking about performances, it's different. But I still have him top 5 because I know what I can do, and I didn't even have my best tournament, and I still average 8 and 10.
Well, now Wiley averaged 12 and 10.
12 and 11.
12 and 11.
That's with 2 wins, and they almost lost.
And y'all almost lost to them.
Y'all almost lost.
Y'all almost lost to
We could
them.
be singing a whole nother
It
tune.
doesn't matter what we almost did.
Listen, here's the thing. They didn't almost lose to you to Hoop Elite. They didn't almost lose. Hoop Elite never was actually in the game. Winning by 10 is not an almost lose. There was no down to the wire. None of that. They did what they needed to do to win. They didn't blow them out. They did what they needed to do to win. Then they almost beat y'all.
Exactly.
But y'all won. The better team won. It is what it is. But nah, I respect your top 10. I'm telling you, I respect your top 10. I was just acting based off of your stipulations, based off of what you made a list. You said it's based off of winning. I said if that's the case, is that why you're saying that you're over Manala Ali? But if you're saying that Manala Ali is a more skilled player, then I don't know how you're saying that you're over him on the list. Now, if you're saying based off of this tournament, you felt you had a more impact than he did, okay, that's your opinion, and that's cool.
Okay. And I do feel like I had a more impact.
Okay.
Because I'm on a winning team, and I helped the winning team win.
And you have a point there.
Atik helped the winning team win.
No. You're not going to disrespect Shafi like that.
Come on, I'm
Yeah,
not disrespecting Shafi. Don't get me wrong. Shafi definitely did way more than Atik. I'm not disrespecting
No, Atik didn't do
But
anything.
come on,
What, he
Atik-
chair?
What you mean?
No, man. Come on. Don't disrespect Shafi.
You can't even say that.
Bro, I don't know how we still having this argument. There's nobody around that thinks you're better than Manawa.
Shafi does.
Besides Shafi.
And that's what matters.
That's what matters. All right, I give it to you. I can't change.
You asked me my list.
You're right. My bad. You're right. I asked you your opinion, and that's your opinion. I can't change your
You
opinion.
gotta
You're
understand,
right.
Yo, there's roles in basketball. If people are doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Look at Giannis. Y'all consider Giannis, one of the best players in the NBA.
Still is.
Nigga folded.
But still is.
He folded.
Still is. He still is.
But anyway, Shaf, we're gonna give someone another chance to come on, speak their minds, say their list.
Yeah, we're gonna let you start.
Actually, if Debo's there, he can speak.
I bet.
He had a question for me.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, tell him to
I
call
wasn't
in.
bringing the phone over there.
Yeah, tell him to call in.
Tell him to call in.
All right.
Alright, y'all.
Atik's a champion. Stop playing with
Atik ain't do Mr.
What is
Exactly. Atik shot 100%. But you
He did have 3 points.
Atik shot 100% the whole tournament. Man. He was balling.
Yeah, he outscored Bloopy. Don't talk to him. Atik better than Bloopy.
Okay, you're done. We can't allow this. We can't allow all this capping. We gotta let you slide, my brother. We gotta let you slide.
Yo, Debo just was calling.
It's a lot of cap. Taib.
Yeah, he's just passing the phone to Debo. Debo, you can call back in. You can call in on your own phone.
Call in. You got a phone on you. Call in.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, I respect Shafi's list when he says that he's better than Manal Ali. That's him. You know what I mean? He's saying, yo, I'm the best player. In the joint, I'm top 5, and that's cool. I think everybody would disagree.
But but listen to Shafi's list. That don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Moody, Bahu, Tariq, and Kyrie better than him, but Manawa not? Why? Why is he not better than Kyrie? Why is he not better than Tariq? Why?
That's not my list.
I mean, I'm just that's my question. Taib's calling it.
All right, Taib's calling him. All right, Debo, here we go.
I got you. This is. All right. Taib's calling in. Here we go.
What's going on, nephew?
Yeah, y'all top 10 was silly.
Let me hear yours. I ain't gonna lie. After hearing Shafi's, I mean, nothing's gonna surprise me.
Hold on, he had a question. Sultan. You said Sultan?
Look, the reason I had Kyrie and Rico over me is because Kyrie made it to the chip. And he hit a couple crucial shots.
Tariq?
You know what I'm saying?
Tariq?
Kyrie.
I know.
Tyreek.
Why Tyreek?
Tyreek had a losing record.
Had a great tournament.
So did Manal Ali.
Munawa Ali.
Tournament in scoring. Tyreek was number 1 in scoring.
No, that's true, but scoring's not everything.
But Manal Ali had a double-double.
Okay. But look, the only good
Shafi, this is Taib's live. How you just come? You did not want to give the phone to Taib when you was on, and now you just took over his live. We try to talk to Taib.
Look. Okay, look, now Ali, my rendition. Keep doing great. Keep grinding at AU. Keep getting your scholarship. I'm proud of you. Salute. I still think I'm better than you, but you're my guy.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. I respect that. All right, Taib, what's your question?
First of all, I just want to know, like, what was you thinking, Uncle Creep, with that top 10?
What, with Sultan?
How do you put Sultan when he ain't play nobody?
What do you mean?
Well, listen, I mean, you can say that about Zubair. I have them in my top 10, and I said at the beginning I have to give some respect to the young, you know what I mean, that younger group. You know what I mean? The thing is they're in the tournament for a reason. You're not going to have them in the tournament and say, oh, well, because they're playing against lower talent, they mean nothing to the tournament. No, they have their impact and they should be given their respect. Now, when Sultan played and rode to the stage, I didn't see what everyone else was talking about. Everyone was like, yo, Sultan is super nice. I'm like, I didn't really see it. I seen Nasir really was eating the most. So I was able to see Sultan's talent. And that's what surprised me, and I had him added to my top 10. You know what I mean? Out of respect of what he brought to the table. Zubair was the same. Everyone talked about him. I got a chance to see him, and he lived up to expectations. So my last 2 spots was 2 players from the lower level division. That's all. Am I saying that they're better than you or anything like that? There's a lot of people that are on the list that aren't better than you. Not a lot, but there's people on the list that aren't better than you.
Let me hear your top 10
but
type.
That's why they're on there. So I'm not saying Sultan's better than you. I'm just saying that's my top 10.
Y'all gonna get mad at my top 10.
Oh yeah, it's you at the top.
Yeah, I'm definitely number 1.
I'm done.
Oh, no,
I'm done.
I'm gonna do it on the tournament, though. I'm gonna do it based on the tournament.
I'm done.
Go ahead.
Moody. Bahu.
Okay, he got realistic.
Tariq. Manawar.
Over Shafi?
Yeah.
Okay.
No Kyrie?
We'll put Manawar over Shafi.
Wait, where's Kyrie at?
Who?
Kyrie.
Where's Kyrie?
I'm gonna go Dooley, then Kyrie.
Okay.
What? How much is that? 7?
Hold on. Let's run it back. Moody, Bahu, Tariq,
Yeah.
Munawar, Shafi,
Yeah.
Dooley, Kyrie. That's 7.
Me.
8.
I don't even know.
MK.
MK.
9. Zubair and
Burhan.
Sultan. Oh, Burhan.
There's your
Can't
10.
put Zubair and Sultan. They didn't play nobody.
They played each other.
I guess.
They played their division and they dominated in their division.
If anything, I'll put
Oh,
Zubair,
okay.
number 10.
You said Zubair?
Yeah.
How do you... But all right, this is my question. Because like I said, I'm not going to get back and forth into y'all top 10 because it's y'all's. How do you think that you're top 10? Did you have a top 10 performance?
What's your rating on your performance this tournament?
Scale of 1 to 10. What's your rating?
I don't think I had a bad tournament. I just didn't really get it.
Scale of 1 to 10. Answer the question.
There was a lot going on. I didn't really get it. I didn't really get a lot of shots, but I did have a bad tournament though.
You had a bad one.
What did Burhan and them do better than me? What were they doing?
We don't have Burhan on this list.
Brian's not on the list.
Nah, people have Burhan on this list.
I mean, you just put him on your list.
You put him on your list. How you gonna say whether Burhan do better than me, but you put him on
I didn't put Burhan over me though. I didn't put Burhan over me though.
Well, I don't have him on my list at all. I think that he was a 6 man. He played good.
I don't even remember Jazz doing a lot.
Okay, but MK didn't do a lot. You don't have MK on your list. You think you had a better? Do you? Yes or no?
MK.
Yes
MK
or no?
is not that good than me.
Do you think you had a better tournament than
MK didn't
MK?
want the ball. Everything went the ball when they needed him to get the ball.
And that's why he fell on my list.
Okay.
I do know that.
Okay,
That's why he
I
fell.
heard about that. But do you think you had a better tournament than MK?
What did he do?
Yes or no?
Yes.
You had a better tournament.
Shafi behind.
I know.
So Debo, this is my thing, right? When it comes to you, in most tournaments, your game hasn't been predicated on just scoring. That's never just been your game. You've always been that glue guy, whether it was hitting open shots, but playing defense. That was your number one thing, and getting fast breaks from playing defense. Yeah. You did it last year with X-Men. You did it the year that you played with Landboys. And you did it when you played with Next Gen. So that's when you was at your best. Now, what I'm saying is that this tournament, there was at times that you were completely out of the game, even when you were on the court. I'm not always looking at scoring. I'm not talking about you scoring and things of that nature. Just completely removed from the game where you didn't have any impact on the game.
No rebounds, no assist.
You know what I mean? No steals, no defense.
I can show you highlights of MK doing all of that.
I don't really remember that.
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
I'm just gonna look. I'm just coming my own team and do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
What's up?
And I don't want nobody to be like, oh, Taylor's nice, none of that. I know right now.
Debo.
Come back to the tournament. I'm already in the gym. So when I come to the tournament, come my own team and do what I gotta do, I'll just let y'all know.
But Debo, here's the thing. I was one of the people that said that I thought you was better than Tariq. I was like, yo, I think Debo got it now. You always beating him on 1-on-1 the whole night. I'm like, yo, I think Debo may have it now. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is but being disappointed doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, you was trash. No, I'm just saying I expected a lot from you, youngin. I expected a lot from you because I've seen it. Then I was like, yo, he's on the team. It's him, Rico. There's not too many other people that's on the team that can take that from him. Let's see what he got. And it was times where it was like, yo, where's Debo? That's why Ali was trying to sub back in the game. Ali was trying to get back in the game. He was like, yo, Debo ain't been doing nothing. And he was your coach.
Nah, I don't see that.
All right, man. I see you. I see you.
Right.
Hopefully you bring your team and shut all the haters up.
All right.
Yeah.
And, yo, stop adding Soon top 10. He doesn't play ball.
Who, Soon?
Yeah.
We never added Soon to the top 10.
No, I said his top 10 list.
Soon wasn't even there, man. So, all right, well, look at some. All right, he off.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Oh, who's that?
Somebody's called. Oh, come on, Ali. We opening up for fans.
All right, we got fans on real fast. Kamal Ali wasn't there.
Your phone did something.
It did the short screen. You gotta do this.
Alright, Kamal Ali's calling in.
What's up, Kamal? Walaikum salam.
I just wanted to talk about some of the blasphemous that dudes is out here talking about.
What's up? Speak your mind.
About the whole Shafi and Munawa, this rivalry that's been going on since the day it was born. I talked to Shafi on the side. We always go over. So, like y'all say, like Shafi was talking about how Munawa doesn't play in the post.
Yeah.
But if Munawa was in college or in the league, he's 6'8". That's small forward type.
Mm-hmm.
That's like LeBron type, Paul George. None of them niggas post up. All they do is like, dribble, shoot and stuff. And that's where I think Munawa is better than him. And yes, Shafi did play like his role as a big man, but he did not have a better tournament than Munawa. And he kept saying he did because he won. But like I kept saying in the comments, if you're going over that, then the Chief is top 10.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Like, no, you can't say you're over somebody because you won.
Exactly.
What about Kamali's two little brothers? Are they all over Munawa because they won?
Exactly. Or over a lot of other people. That's my thing. Like,
you can't just go winning.
I don't understand. But like I said, I did want to go back and forth with Shafi, but I don't understand how you could say that a guy is more talented than me.
But I'm better than him.
Better than him. That doesn't make any sense. How you gonna give the guy credit and be like, yo, he talented. He more talented than me, but like real talk, like I'm better than him.
What's good, Siraj D?
Just because you don't win the whole tournament doesn't mean your talent diminishes. Because look, Curry ain't win squat this year, but he's still a top 5 guard in the league.
That is true.
Like, winning doesn't necessarily make you better than somebody.
It doesn't.
Might have had a better year or season.
It doesn't.
But it doesn't make you better than somebody. Kind of like with when Kawhi won with Toronto last year, the niggas was like, you better than LeBron. Like, come on, yeah. Like, you know that's BS. So, like, now our average, what y'all say average?
Double, 12 and 11.
Double.
So how was Shafi saying he's better than, like, he had a better tournament?
Exactly. He had a better tournament than him, and Shafi said he's more skilled. I don't get it.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you want to, even if you want to talk about the post, right? If you want to talk about Manawa Ali in the post,
The live's gonna cut off in 6 minutes.
yeah. Even if you talk about Manawa Ali in the post, he's a better post player. Like Manawa Ali has very good footwork. He works on it and everything, so he can play the post, and he did at times. But I wouldn't go back and forth with Shafi and who's better and everything. We've already made our case, but Shaf gonna believe that, and I respect him for it because he wants to be the best. So yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But alright though, man. Alright, man, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Shukran for calling in. Hopefully we see you at Road to the Stage. Yeah. Okay, September Stage 2021. Well, here's the thing. As low as it's kept, Road to the Stage may not actually be Road to the Stage. It may just be a tournament before September Stage. We may have to fill out some of this talent because I'm pretty sure September Stage 2021 is gonna be like 12 teams trying to get in. So, so we're gonna try to see what Road to the Stage and see if there's some teams that can probably hang, you know. But we'll see. We'll see how we do.
It was another thing I was talking to Shafi about.
What's that?
How Shafi, even before the tournament, he was spazzing about how he's not in the top 5 and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically, me and Jazz told me, like, bro, you can't really say you're the best when you're not even the first, second, or third option on your team.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they went to Jazz at the end.
That's a fact.
Like the first, second, or third option. Even in Road to the Stage, he did do something, but the dominant scorers on their team was Kevin and Jalil.
Yeah.
Which made Shafi the third option again. So, like, Shafi's my guy. He's definitely on that top 10 list. But you can't really say you're better than most of these people when you're not the first or second option on your team. But
That's a fact. I mean, Manawa Ali led his team in scoring twice.
Yeah. I mean, he was the leading scorer in his first team. Mm-hmm. But alright, though, man. We'll see you hopefully, of course, before 2021, inshallah. But hopefully you have a team September Stage 2021. Alright, man. Assalamu alaikum. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your support coming to the tournament. It was a very huge success as far as fundraising was concerned. We cleared a little over $8,000 for the school, alhamdulillah. So we want to keep on doing it every single year. Hopefully next year we can bring back Friday Night Hype and get all the schools involved. But, you know, September Stage is a tournament for Falcon Academy and for all of our schools as well. You know, there's a lot of things that we do for the community when it comes to the tournament and things like that. So we're working on some things to try to get at least 2 tournaments a year, inshallah. But thank you so much for listening, for watching, and we appreciate you. Until next year, when we do this again, inshallah.
Inshallah. Everybody,
how you got anything?
I mean, y'all know how it is, man. I wish September Stage could be every week. You know me. I wish September Stage could be every week.
Yeah, he has go ahead. He's posted forever.
What?
You dropped that video?
I did.
Okay, I'm about to check that.
I still got way more videos to drop. I got y'all. Next game, actually, I'm going to put up a poll to let me know what game y'all want to see next. The 2 games I'm deciding from is either going to be UN versus Mass, the playoff game that Shafi was talking about, where UN lost by 1 point, or UN versus Lamboys, the game that Tariq won, the game winner with the buzzer beater. So let me know. I'll post it later. But yeah, you know September Stage is the Jamaa holiday, man. And so inshallah, we have another one next year, 2021.
Yep, take off now. Talk about I gotta work. All right, shukran for watching, shukran for listening, and assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Until next year.